Hi. Okay, so today we have a really interesting life hack that a lot of my clients take to heart, and it ends up being a total game changer. We are going to get to know your wine glass. And so many people come home and the first thing they do is pour themselves a glass of wine. I mean, I do. And what you don't realize is how much you're actually pouring. So let's just do a little wine background. An 8-ounce glass of wine has about, it's 192 calories. So since math is really not my thing, let's just call it 200 and let's just round it up and say, expect wine to have 25 calories an ounce. I will tell you this. Wine that is lower in alcohol content, 12%, has fewer calories than wine that's like 15% alcohol, but we are totally splitting hairs here, and you have 2 extra bites of food while you're packing up your dinner and putting it away in the fridge, and we're all even. So don't even bother calorie counting or worrying about that. It's just like the And Life food strategy. You can go check that out on the app. We measure with hands and you lose weight and you don't know how it happened. We stop counting calories. Well, same thing with our beverages. It's good to be able to really eyeball this and understand in your glasses you drink out of every day what's happening here. So I'm going to show you how I used to pour a glass of wine. This is a glass of wine. I'm a reasonable individual, and here I'm thinking, okay, there's some wine. I'm just going to have a nice dinner, and that's about, I don't know, that's not even halfway. That's a decent glass of wine, right? This is what you'd serve someone that came to your house. This seems completely reasonable, yes? Okay, let's find out how much is in my glass of wine. Here's a little measuring cup. We're looking for 8 ounces. Okay, there is 8 ounces. I still have a whole lot of wine left. Let's see how far over. Yeah, I'm to the P in Pyrex. That's ugly. Okay. So let's find out what an 8-ounce glass of wine looks like in my wine glass that I drink out of every day. Let's see. Okay, so measure it back out of your measuring cup to 8 ounces. This is 1 cup here, so this is what I went over. And then here is an 8-ounce glass of wine in this glass. So in this glass, I can look at that and I can see, oh, it's just right above this edge. I might like put a little mark with like my eyeliner or something on a couple glasses to get used to this for a week or so that I really start making an honest pour, and then I know this is 192 calories. This is, rounded up, this is about 200 calories. And let's just see how much I was over pouring myself. So that's, oh my gosh, that's 4 ounces of wine. That's an extra 50 calories I didn't know I was drinking. So that's an extra, that's a glass and a half of wine. So when I have 2 glasses of wine in a night, I'm having 300 calories. So here's the thing. A lot of people are pouring themselves somewhere between 12 and 14 ounces of wine per glass. It's almost like 2 glasses. And what I'd like you to think about is this. In And Life, in our food strategy, even when clients come to me, before we even mess with the kinds of foods you eat, I have people start measuring with their hands. Check this out on the app. And you ratchet your stomach size down. You ratchet what you want actually naturally down. And you end up eating less and losing weight, and you don't know how because you didn't start eating bunny food. Same concept with your drinks every night. If you are having a glass or 2 of wine every night, do this for a week. Instead of having this 8-ounce glass of wine, let's have like a 6-ounce glass of wine. So in this glass, it looks like this. This is actually 6 ounces. And because it's this big, wide glass, it doesn't look like much, but good to know, right? So this is now 150 calories. And you can see I just saved myself 50 calories in this day, and we add that up times 7 days in a week, that's 350 calories. In 10 weeks, that's a pound. And in a year, that's 5 pounds. That's 5 pounds that you didn't even notice. If you're having 2 glasses of wine a night, pouring 6 ounces instead of 8 is 10 pounds. 10 pounds you could lose in a year and keep off forever just by strategizing this one daily habit. So this is where strategizing habits, part of everything I talk about. It's rule number 3 of my 5 life strategies is so essential. Here's something, it doesn't cost you anything, you barely notice it. And it's not social times, this is just what you do on your own time. Just know your glasses, find out what 6 ounces is. You know, if you want to start with 8, that's fine, that's probably less than what you're doing. But I promise you, you will lose a couple pounds this week and next week, and you will keep it off from this one little change. You didn't exercise more, you didn't eat salad instead of something you really wanted. You just made this little tweak, and you saw a difference where you really wanted to see it. And where we see these kind of calories, by the way, is the back of the arms. You see it on your belly, you see it in that unfortunate spot on your tush that slides down towards the back of your knees. Guys, you see this gut appearing out of nowhere where it didn't used to happen. And this is all my clients come to me and they want an exercise for that. And I tell them, that is not an exercise. That's a food choice every time. And that doesn't mean buddy food, it means strategy. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this live. I hope it changes your life the way it changed mine. Sincerely, I've been training for over 20 years and I got through a plateau I never thought I could really get through with this one little change, with little changes like this, actually a combination of them, but this was a biggie. Get to know your wine glass. Okay, I hope this was really helpful. Let me know, and if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to send them in to me because I will answer them, promise. Okay, thanks so much guys. Talk to you soon.